Hello people of the internet, it's Amanda and I'm super excited for today's video because it's been a while since I've actually made a video about Hirano Sho or any of the other members of Kinpuri, past or present. If you've been watching my videos for a while, then you would know that aside from talking about Japanese dramas and films here on my channel, I talk about Kinpuri a lot because they're the only group that I followed religiously. And I did unboxing videos, review videos, all these things related to them. And when they announced that they were splitting up in November of last year, I've also talked about a lot of my feelings on that matter during that time, during the releases, around the time that was leading up to them splitting up and all of those things. And then I kind of like paused after talking about Mr. 5, like their last album, kind of like a 5th anniversary but not really kind of album that they released. And yeah, and I haven't really talked about them since, at least here on my channel. I still constantly, talk about stuff on Twitter and all of these things, but yeah. And ever since then, I've always been looking for an opportunity to kind of like go back into it, talk about it. But I just really couldn't push myself to like do so. But for this one, I was really excited about this. I'm genuinely happy about the developments that, Sho has been releasing with regards to like this one. He hasn't really released anything official, like music, whatever. This is more of like dance covers and all these things, but I'm still very happy to see him like dancing again and all that. He's also doing it in collaboration with Riehata, who they've worked with before. I mean him, Kinpuri, before for Ichiban and Tsukiyomi. So there's still that connection there, and I think that's a reason why I wanted to like make this video. I'm not a dancer, but I just love people watching perform and give my reaction to their performances as a viewer, as a fan, and that's what this video is gonna be about. So yeah. I think overall I'm just pretty psyched about this, really excited, and let's just get to it. So I really like this like opening sequence that they have going on, because it's kind of like just setting the mood for it, just fun, chill and nice. Like they kind of like have this chasing vibe to them. I don't know, and again, I really like how this kind of like builds up later into the number. Yeah. Like they did that like kind of like thing, and then suddenly it's very dynamic, a lot of movement. Absolutely love the footwork. Riehata nicknames herself as the Queen of Swag, and definitely it exudes in this particular number. Sho, again, with his clean movements, he's definitely like, I think there's definitely a lot of like clean lines whenever in his movements that, when you see him in dynamic numbers like this, you can still clearly see like the lines of the steps and all that in the choreography, which I personally really enjoy. I do feel like Riehata just beats him a little bit when it comes to like the swag and the swing on some aspects, but it's just a nice number, fun number overall. They're so insane for this. Like this. Yeah. I really like how like the movements, there's a combination of them just moving really fast, a lot of dynamic movements, just da 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 when it comes to the beat, and then it kind of like simmers or slows down, and then it hits again. They're so cool together. You know what, based on my reactions, I've seen this a lot of times already last night when they published this, but I know I still get pretty giddy just watching this. And they titled it the first, so I'm looking forward as to how the next ones are gonna be. The final bit is just so fun, and the camera movement is so good as well. And when you think it's over, they do that pan, and that's really cool. And then I think the title card in the end with Sho and Riehata, it's just it exudes the vibe of a dance video. You know, I absolutely love watching dance videos. Again, I'm not gifted in that department. That's the reason why I just love watching dancers do their thing, because it's not something that I personally can do, but I absolutely enjoy watching dancers. And the entire vibe of this video is very similar to how like channels like Steezy and other choreographers like do their dance videos. I'm usually particular when it comes to dance videos that have like a fixed camera to show the footwork and everything when it's a dance practice video. But if it's a choreography video, just, you know, with the camera moving alongside the dancers and adding to the atmosphere of the dance, I absolutely love the artistry that goes into that. And this video, even if it's just less than 2 minutes, gave me that, and I absolutely just really love it. And again, I'm just super excited because they hinted that this is just the first one. If I were to pinpoint certain parts, definitely I think I would say their dance styles are very different. Last night I made myself cry by realizing that, you know, I feel like with a dance that has a lot of like swag, it also fits Kaito's dance style a lot. And I ended up crying because of that, because I thought of it. But anyways, I feel like that's the balance as well. Like Riehata has a lot of like swag, there's a lot of like fluidity in her movements, whereas for Sho, he's definitely has always been a very clean dancer with his movements. You know, can always see where he hits the beat right to the dot. Footwork is absolutely amazing. It's not really that complicated, I would say, but at the same time, because of how fast-paced some of the movements are in coordination with like their upper body, it definitely is a very high level kind of like choreography and dance style. And again, it's just so fun, you know, watching it to be technical, but at the same time the fun aspect is still there, especially at the last part. They also have a lot of like the movement is also not disconnected, because they have a lot of movements where it shows that they're coordinated with one another, you know, like when Sho's doing his like solo thing, and then Riehata is kind of like doing a movement that supports or complements the thing that Sho is doing. Absolutely love that thing. And I think it's pretty much, you know, what I liked about, you know, Ichiban's choreography before as well. Like Riehata, you know how it is with very professional dancers and choreographers. They know how to create a number that doesn't look too linear. Like it's not just super flat with everyone doing the same thing, and it's very prominent in this particular video. And I don't know, I'm just really pumped for this. It's just so fun to me as well to see. Sho has never really been too, like, you know how it is with other dancers, their facial expressions kind of like have a lot of things going on with them, but for him it's pretty straightforward in a way. Like sometimes he just looks like, you know, he's really feeling it, and then sometimes he's just smiling, having fun with it and stuff like that, which I really like as well. Like I'm not distracted by his facial expressions when he's dancing. And for here you can see that, you know, he's just really smiling, really happy. And he's really connected with the person that he's also dancing with. You know, there's a lot of like, it doesn't feel disjointed with the two of them doing like two different things, not at all. So I absolutely love this number. I wish it could have been longer, but yeah, it's just so cool. Looking forward to whatever they have in store for next. I'm not sure if they're if it's gonna be posted tonight or whenever, I don't know, but since they hinted that this is the first, then you know, there's definitely a lot to look forward to. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. I feel like that's just a nothing. But yeah, tell me down in comments below, what are your thoughts on this? If you're like, what song would you like them to like dance to? Because again, these are like dance covers featuring songs that are already, you know, out there. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Talk to me down in comments below. And if you like this video and you'd like to see more of it, please hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon in your video. Bye!